Hey guys, welcome to this video. Now that you've clicked on this video, I hope you have realized that buying more things is never going to solve your problems. And जो तुम सोच रहे हो कि this is going to be the solution, buying more clothes is going to be the solution, buying more things for yourself, buying new shoes. I know. Like every other reel you scroll from all the time you have of doom scrolling every single day, उसके बारे में भी we are going to बात करो in this video. But the point is, every single video you see, your comment of link is there. I see it. Okay? And this behavior is never going to solve your problem when your problem in actual is losing weight and having some discipline in your life. ओके आज हम बात करने वाले हैं कंज्यूमरिज्म के बारे में, डिसिप्लिन के बारे में एंड डूम स्क्रॉलिंग के बारे में. सो डिस्क्लेमर में बस इतना ही कहना चाहूंगी कि हो सकता है गाइस अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल माइट गेट ऑफेंड by what I am trying to say, but trust me, this video is not only for you viewers, this video is also for me and people from my age group that are wasting all of their hard-earned money, like hard-earned money of their parents. Like I know half of you even don't have the time to make money because you're so busy and in doom scrolling that you feel like you don't have clarity in life what to do. No, in reality, you don't even have time to have figure it out for yourself. Okay, so uh, I am just going to tell you that how everything is eventually connected to having some discipline in your life, and it really is that damn phone. Okay, yes, mom was right. Parents, they were right. Okay, and इसीलिए मैंने अपना नाम भी अकाउंटेबिलिटी रखा है बिकॉज वी यस यू एंड मी आर गोइंग टू टुगेदर solve what actually needs to be solved and consumerism was never the answer for our solutions. Okay, जो ये behavior तुम देख रहे हो ना, this behavior of buying new things, it is getting out of our control because this is everything here is well planned. Okay, you think this behavior we are being conditioned to do this. You think you can escape this? No, you cannot. Until and unless you make significant effort in your life to get out of this loop, तुम कभी भी इससे बाहर नहीं निकल पाओगे. एंड जिंदगी भर maybe you work hard and you've finally achieved the dream job that you've been looking for. तुम बस कंपनीज के लिए खरीदते रह जाओगे चीजें and you'll always feel that you're not satisfied because ये खरीदने वाली सिचुएशन है ना. we'll everything we are going to talk about it. Okay, let's just get into it. First of all, I don't know if you have ever read psychology before और तुम्हें पता होगा punishment and reward system के बारे में. तो let me explain you from like our childhood. Okay, जब एक बच्चा स्कूल में होता है, प्री नर्सरी में होता है, नर्सरी एलकेजी में होता है, वी आर बीइंग टॉट दैट you should do this work so that you'll get a star next day from your teacher or maybe some good words from your teacher. Okay, this behavior is being rewarded and you don't want to do it because you want to learn in life. You're doing it for the reward you'll get or maybe the punishment you'll get. Okay, and अब हम इस reward के this behavior के इतने आदी हो चुके हैं because it makes us feel good. Okay, and we don't we want to uh, fulfill every small wish of ourselves in the name of rewards. Matlab, like, tell me, what is the last time you resist yourself from buying something? Because it is so difficult to do this type of behavior, to have some discipline, have some patience, because everything is being literally being served to ourselves in less than 10 minutes. Okay, and guys, I'm not against any of any, like, I'm not targeting any people out here, any type of, but this behavior, इस behavior में सिर्फ एक इंसान का लॉस हो रहा है, and this is us. We consumers are at the stake of it. और तुम मानो या ना मानो, there is going to be a point in your life where you feel that अब अब that your happiness is entirely based on these materialistic approaches in your life, and now you'll never be happy until you get something yourself 10 minutes away. Okay, जब जितनी बार तुम अपने आप को ये चीजें खरीद के दे रहे हो, यू आर stacking this behavior on top of each other. You are stacking this type of habits on top of each other, making even more difficult to break. मतलब अगर तुमने एटॉमिक हैबिट्स बाय जेम्स, if you've read Atomic Habits by James Clear, you might know what I'm talking about. Like, he talks about this way of building new habits which will help you grow, like massively in your life. And how do you do that? By building, stacking new habits every single day. Okay. Now, how to be out of it is to learn some discipline. And what is the best way to learn some discipline? It is by losing weight. And also, now hereby I present you my presentation on losing weight, a war of identity. Yes, guys. तुम्हें मतलब, why do you think you keep on buying things? Why do you think you want to, like, find yourself in the best? Why do you want to have the best version of yourself? Because you want to get validated, and because you want to feel special, you want to feel happy. The thing is that we have lost the means of being happy, क्योंकि हमारी happiness is entirely based on products that are being sold to us. And हर दिन market में there is going to be a large number of products that are being released every single day. And ऐसा कभी नहीं हो पाएगा that you are going to be able to buy all of these products at once. So just forget about this idea that you'll be happy. Like, this lip balm is the last thing you'll buy. Sorry. Like, this lip balm is the last thing you buy. It's never going to be working like that, okay? So I am going to start by explaining you how losing weight helps you build discipline better than any other habit. And this is not just about consumerism, it is also about being happy. Okay? Yes, it is that deep. So I'm going to start about a little bit background history on me. So when I joined school in 2019, like college, sorry, my college, okay, in 2019, I am a physio, by the way. So when I joined in 2019, क्या होता है ना, see, जब when you're being conditioned like that, when I was overweight, okay, when I joined college, and you surround yourself, you are your world, okay. Ab, until and unless you see some outside world, you see some external factors, you'll never realize that there are people who are doing way better in your life, who are doing way better in their lives, and जो भी तुम में लग रहा है कि you are doing well, you're doing great, you're doing is just a thing made by your mind to make yourself feel better. Yes. Okay. So, for example, this is you. Okay. And this is your world. Yeah. And all the things you think are inside your world, you think are cool, are present inside your world. Like your music taste, your very well good looking Spotify playlist, your fashion sense, and maybe some hobbies that you have. ठीक है? This is your entire world. But when you go into real world, na, you make your world greater. Now that you have a wide variety of chance to look outside in the external world, this will make you realize that you stand absolutely nowhere and there is so much more to explore. Exploring is always a good thing, guys. ठीक है? Now also do not confuse yourself again with consumerism with exploration. Exploration का consumerism से कोई मतलब नहीं है. It is all about being comfortable and safely exploring the world. Like मुझे literally I need to explain to you like a 5-year old, okay? Once you start exploring na, you realize why it is so important to look good in order to be happy. You'll see a lot of people talking about, yeah, this external look is does not matter. Internal matters. Really, really. I know like every single person of my age at some point buys things because they want to look better and feel better. सो प्लीज डोंट टॉक अबाउट इट. ठीक है, जो तुम ये सारी चीजें खरीदते हो, दिस इज एवरीथिंग अबाउट मेकिंग यू लुक बेटर इन लाइफ. सो डोंट टॉक अबाउट इट, ओके? सेकेंड थिंग is having a successful career. Okay, that is making money. And the last and third thing is being actually happy. Now, this part is the most important part according to me. So, yeah, let's get into it. The first thing that I'm going to talk about is how identity is related to losing weight. Yeah. So, in order to realize that I need to change, I need to jump from my bandwidth to the bandwidth of a person who is having eternal happiness, having a successful career, and having a good looking external appearance, you need to realize how different their identity is from what the type of identity you have right now. So, what you need to do is write down in a piece of paper the identity approach of that people, of the type of people. Okay, so what that type of people do is what you need to jot down on a paper. You need to write all the factors that came into your mind. सब कुछ लिख दो. What would a person that looks good on the external would have? So write down, like explore yourself. Okay, write down. They have a good lean body, a lean body. Yes, again connected to losing weight. They have maybe some people would say that they have six pack ab against lowering down your body fat percentage. Then again no, have a sharp jawline again. So, yeah, exactly. Every type of clothing will look good on a good body, but you have to compensate yourself with buying good clothes if you do not have a good body. You need to understand this loud and clear in your head कि हर type की चीज might work on a person's body that is good, but a lot of people that don't have the best type of body, they don't feel themselves comfortable in, they will never feel comfortable in themselves until they choose to change themselves from the root cause that is actually troubling them. Okay, now before I get into this video, like I began with how to actually build discipline by losing weight is I need to like I want you to ask yourself Find your reason why and write down those three reasons why. And they could be anything, they do not have to be related with physical body, external appearance. There could be any reason, like I want to help other people. Like, I'm going to tell you what my three reasons were. My first reason was I want to be as confident as I can be. Like, I do not want to compensate myself with other confident people around me, thinking that, oh man, I need to work out. I need to maybe lose weight. I need to maybe dress more appropriately. I do not want myself to feel bad about myself in situations that make me realize that, man, I needed to work in my past. You need to work in your present to look better in your future. Okay? Write down your three reasons. So my three reasons, and my second reason would be that I wanted to work for other people. I wanted to make other people feel better, and that's why right now I'm sharing my experience on the internet. My third and the last reason wanted was to be I wanted to help as many people as I want to, because that is something that makes me really happy on the inside. So yeah, all right. The next thing is destroy or hate yourself so much and want it bad so much that you build yourself brick by brick every single day from that point in time. Destroy your old version, okay? Destroy your old identity. Write down what things you do right now that are taking you away from that kind of identity. Okay, so things that you do, like you wake up extremely late at 10 a.m. Literally, half of the world has gone to gym, half of the world has eaten really healthy breakfast, half of the world is off to their work, half of the world has maybe studied for like couple of hours, half the people have workout, half the people had gone to like running. You are sleeping. You really think you're going to be the best version of yourself by doing that? No, you're just building yourself some cortisol, and you're wasting your time sleeping. Otherwise you would have taken some fresh breath in the morning sun, and you would like have more space for yourself to think about what's going into your life right now. Like, half of the time you're sleeping and the other half you're just scrolling aimlessly on your phone. All right. The next thing is realization and hence clarity. Even clicking on this video, like mera part, like I feel like I am somewhat successful, even if I make you realize what is actually wrong and bring you some clarity on life, how to build discipline. And this video is not about the people who think I am triggering some kind of ED, or I'm talking for just for the good looks. Like, this is not that superficial, guys. It's a very deep embedded thinking that we are being pushed towards, and it is going to be so hard in the future to come out of this trap. So please. Next thing is you versus ops. Okay, please think yourself as two people, not one people. Think yourself as two people. The one you want to be like, and the first version is you where you are right now. Think this as a journey, okay? So basically, for example, this is you right now, okay? This is you, and this is who you want to be, okay? Person with six-pack abs, who is happy. I am not saying that a person with six-pack abs would be happy, but they are definitely happier with someone who is here with absolutely no money because they've bought every single thing on the internet, absolutely no patience because they don't know what resistance is, and absolutely no success in life because they are never satisfied with what they have. So, you need to destroy yourself and win this game by becoming this version of yourself. How are you going to do it? Think yourself as you versus you. Okay. This is A. This is you right now, and this is where you have to travel in the next 6 months. Now, you are not competing against yourself. Let me make this very clear. You are not competing yourself here. You are competing the people that think you can never do things like this because they know your older version, okay? They know you wake up every single day at 10 a.m. They know you sleep late at 1 a.m. every single day. They know every single time they try to make eye contact, this is what you're doing. Like, okay, so your ops are your biggest enemy. Think about it every single time you eat unhealthy, an op of yours is thinking that obviously what else is expected from a fat person like you. Think about it, okay? I'm going to make another video if you guys appreciate this video, but even if you don't, I will because accountability. Yes, we are going to solve this problem together. Distraction and win. What do you think is your best quality right now? Should I tell? Being distracted, and you are so deep seated in this behavior ना that you don't even realize that अभी अभी कोई तुम्हें इस distraction से हटाने की कोशिश करता है ना, you start getting mad that this is your flow state right now. What is your flow state? Scrolling. मतलब, do you really think that you are going to be able to consume like these millions of reels, these millions of content that is being uploaded to social media every single day, and तुम्हारे पास कभी भी इतना enough time नहीं होगा to consume all of this in, you need to, please, you need to realize this. Okay, now what I'm saying, I'm asking you to use this ability of yours being distracted in a good way, in such a way that it actually benefits you in building discipline and here losing weight. And how you're going to do this, how you're going to use distraction as a weapon in building your discipline game, in having some wins in your life. Okay, so how does being distracted helps you? Okay, you need to realize that, जो कि हमने इससे पहले वाली कुछ स्लाइड्स में बात भी करा था, that realization is not only about कि यार okay man, I need to change myself, I need to lose weight. Realization is about actually writing down the steps that you think are going to help you in winning that game. Like, if you want to lose weight, you need to distract yourself by everything that is pushing your behavior towards not losing it. Okay, so your distraction game should be so big that every single thing that comes in your way that says that, man, आज मतलब I want to order myself something from out. आज there is this new offer. See, new offer on this delivery app. I get 70% off on diabetes. Man, I should get it. Really, really, like offers, there are going to be festivals every single day. वैसे भी I belong to an Indian family, right? Like, really, you think we Indians need a reason to be eating good? Really, really, मतलब this is all of this, this is all of this is just bahana, you just want to feel being validated by eating good, and you need to realize that happiness, this is not real happiness. This is all being created. This is a way to make yourself feel compensated for a bigger loss that is going to happen to you. You know, you know everything, okay? I know, okay? I know. तुम्हें सब कुछ पता है. You're not a toddler, okay? That you do not know the issues that comes with obesity. You do not know the harmful things. Even after knowing that, you do that, right? So the thing is that distraction is something that you can use to your advantage and eventually have the biggest win in your life. I'm going to be elaborating this, so please hang on. जब तुम डीप सेट हो जाओगे ना इस गेम में, then you will start realizing there's this term which is famous in the weight loss community, which is called the food noise versus you. Okay, what is food noise? Um, this word is using this word food noise. We are actually using here to describe how would once someone feel when they're on a diet and they feel like food is calling them. Okay, so in your mind, you're like, mm, you suddenly realize that now you want to eat this certain type of chips. Okay, suddenly on that day, on the first day you started dieting, you need to realize that I want to eat this specific type of chips. Why? Have you ever think about it? Like, have you ever given a thought? Ki, why is this happening with me? Like, why do I want to eat this certain type of chips right now? No, because you don't realize that this is wrong. Actually, okay, now how will you win food noise versus you? Again, तुम्हें इससे पहली वाली स्लाइड में आना पड़ेगा, which is distraction and win. Only thing that is going to make you win against food noise is having a noise louder somewhere there. No, not somewhere there, inside you, that tells you that this behavior, this eating these chips is wrong. What is right for you is having a nutritious and healthy meal on time every single day. Be so committed to your meals, prep. You know all the steps, yeah. I don't need to tell you guys. I don't need to. I am like, you know better than me, okay? You know everything is on the internet. Chat GPT, Google, every single thing, okay? So I am not here to tell you the steps for losing weight. I'm going to tell you the ideology behind it. You need to distract yourself, have a louder voice inside yourself, want it so bad that you need to fight every single time this urge happens to you, and you make sure that you're building the opposite habit. The habits a person that has done all of it would have, and you stack them one upon each other and finally build yourself as a new identity out of it. Okay? Next thing is commitment and lock in. Have so deep set goals into it, lock in so good into it that you don't seek a way out of it. Okay? What is commitment and what is lock in? बहुत familiarized term. If you are people of my age group, you might already know the term lock in. People use it to, you know, do things on time. Guys, please make yourself actually lock in for yourself. Like, please, ये चीज realize कर लेना that if you think you are doing this for, if you स्टार्टिंग में ही मतलब आई शुड हैव यहीं पे मुझे कह देना चाहिए था कि इफ any of your reasons here includes doing this whole thing for somebody else, इस पूरी शीट को जिसमें तुमने पर्सनालिटीज की एट्रीब्यूट्स लिखे हैं फॉर द सक्सेसफुल, इसको कूड़े में फेंक देना, बिकॉज यू डोंट वांट टू डू दिस फॉर योरसेल्फ, you wanted to do for someone else, and ये हो ही नहीं सकता. That other person you think will accept you when you change, they are not seeking for you. Okay, they're seeking for someone else. This is never going to be you. Okay, so please make sure you're writing your 3 reasons why, not because I want to look good for somebody else. for yourself. Now, easy. एक ही slide में I have written everything I know about steps losing weight. कुछ नहीं करना है. You need to calculate your calorie deficit, which is you can go onto this website called TDEE calculator, and you put in your metrics, your age, your height, your weight, and how sedentary lifestyle you live or an active lifestyle you live. You can provide all the details here, and it's going to tell you like what type of calorie deficit you need to be in. Please choose the basic, like the sedentary one, okay? And I'm also going to highlight some other ways that are going to aid on that is practice fasting. See, the thing is now, guys, that there is there has never been a condition where a person has died from not being able to feed, okay, from not having food. But there are number of conditions that I can name today where people have been dying from overfeeding themselves. Obesity, hypertension, diabetes, high blood pressure. Like, do you realize that food is just a fuel for your body? It's not a reward system, okay? You're not a dog. You're not an animal. You don't need to reward yourself every single time you do great for yourself. You should do yourself greatness because you deserve it, not because you deserve biscuits or a cake after you eat it. Like, get some get some clarity, okay? Get some reality check. You can practice 16 ratio 8 fasting. This is what I do. I think this really helps me with, you know, like this thing really helps me with the way I structure my meals. So it will help you build a lot of structure in your day, okay? You don't need to uh, dedicate your life to this task only. You can do a lot of hobbies in that period of time when you put your mind to like you're putting all your mind to wow man, I want to eat this when I get home. Rather than you could be like, I have prepped my meal, I'm going to go when I go home and then I can go on a walk. Afterwards, I can play badminton, I can join a sports club. You have to do 10K steps. Obviously, the most famous है on social media. Then focus on your protein, focus on your nutrition, and you already know the steps, but you don't do it. Next is role of nutrition and role of exercise, guys. When you're deep set into it now, I am going to make videos about both of these things in as deep as I can get and what I know about it. But for now, just to make you realize that everything depends on your happiness and sadness, guys. So please make sure of yourself that in this process, okay, of finding yourself, you know, losing or winning this war of identity, you need to realize that you are here for making yourself happy. So at the end, you're only going to win this game when you are happy in real, in real means, not by buying more things. Like you are never going to be happier with that, okay? And the role of nutrition comes in play is when you feed yourself on what is real fuel for your body. What is actual fuel? What is actual fuel? Things that makes your body happy from the inside, makes your body fulfilled. Like having more oxygen in your blood. That is going to make you happy. Yes, making yourself feel regulated, having your hormones feel regulated is going to make yourself happy. Lowering down your cortisol levels is going to make you happy. It is not only going to make yourself feel happy, it is going to make yourself feel more energized, more satiated. So, what you really need is to study nutrition if you really want to get deep into it. That's why I talked about commitment and lock-in. But yeah. The last thing here is role of exercise. I am not like introducing this in the beginning, it is important. It is very important, guys. I'm a physio, so I will always emphasize on the exercise part. But right now, I'm not pushing too much on this part because I know a lot of people are very afraid from working out. Like, it is the most difficult thing in the whole entire world. So I'm just gonna say that it is not difficult, okay? And once you learn that this is what I want and this is what I have to do for myself, you're going to realize the role of exercise. I am going to discuss this someday, okay? And yeah, let's just call it. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. And I need to say so much more about it, but like, I'm just like, really, I have to go because I have other things to do. So, bye. I'll see you again in my next video. Bye, guys. Bye, friends.